Okay, welcome to the lab. My name is Ed and I'm in charge of the ancillary services for the hospital, which includes the lab, and the pharmacy, and the stock. So we're going to start from the lab. I just want to introduce the guys that I work with in the lab. We have David for those in English, and we have Asim, that's Carl in English. Not really, but these guys work in the lab with me. You guys should smile. Super dire bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning.
Ah, voilà. We have two areas right now. This is where we do most of the work, but we have another area in the warehouse. We have machines that do chemistries, and we have an ELISA machine over there, and a blood hematology analyzer that we use over there that needs air conditioning. Voila. But the lab tests are very important to us. Very important to us, and I can show you really quick. These are all the lab tests that we do. You can see them really quick. That's all the lab tests that we do. But lab tests are very important to us. But more important is music. The music c'est plus important ici. We listen to music all day long. But we have, in here we do, right now it's malaria season, so a lot of our work is malaria slides. We do also prenatal profiles, which includes free HIV and hepatitis testing. So that is the bulk of what we're doing right now throughout the day. And we draw patients actually in here in the lab, and we might see that a little bit later. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to do rounds. We have rounds in the morning. Asim primarily does the rounds. And we do the pediatrics, the peds first, we do peds rounds. And then after that, we do what we call the grand salle, the large room, which is the ladies. We do that round second. We're going into the pharmacy now. Come on in. This is where we hand out our meds every day to patients as they have their consultations. The doctors, they write their prescription. And what we do is we give them a price for the meds that we have, and they go and pay for it at the caisse, which we call the caisse in French. Then they come back here, and Timothy gives them the meds that they had on their prescription. So this is Timothy.
Bonjour.
He's a great guy. He does a good job, and so we're really happy that he's working with us in the pharmacy. And it gets very busy throughout the day. In between 10 and 2 o'clock, it gets very busy. And the ladies, this is their last station, basically, after they leave the hospital. And so they're very impatient because they've been waiting all morning and they want to leave. And so it's a very frustrating job because the ladies want to get out of here as soon as possible. But this is where we stock our meds that we give out each day. This is not the majority of the meds we have. We have that in the warehouse. Okay, we're standing in the warehouse now, and this is Bakary.
Bonjour, ça va bien? Okay.
Bakary's in charge of the warehouse for us, and he does a great job. He's helped really organize the warehouse, and he's helped put in a computer system so we can track all the stock that we have. And right now, what Bakary is doing is he's looking for large pairs of gloves. We're having problems with stock, with meds and our medical material, because the government insists that we buy stuff in country, and what that means is there's a lot of stuff that's out of stock, and we are out of, in this country, they are out of non-sterile latex gloves, and so we have stuff shipped over. The majority of our medical material is shipped over from the States and from other countries in Europe and Canada. So most of the material is shipped, the medical material is shipped from overseas, but the meds that we have to buy in country. The government insisted that we do that. So that's a very frustrating job for Bakary and I, because we're constantly looking for meds, and there's different ways that we do that, but that's another story.